Good morning guys. So it's Monday morning and as you can see I'm not in my running gear and I've not been for my run this morning. So the reason I've not gone on a run this morning is actually because of the flare up that I had the other day. I think I mentioned it in my last video. I did actually have quite a bad IBD attack the other day. It was causing me a lot of pain and I couldn't really move or go anywhere on Saturday. And one of the side effects of the flare-ups that I get is I sometimes get ulcers in my mouth. And I currently have a very big ulcer on my jugular at the very back of my throat, and it is so painful to breathe and swallow right now because of that ulcer. So it's not physically possible for me to go on a run because I can't breathe without immense pain. On top of that, my stomach still hasn't quite settled from the flare up. It does take a few days for my stomach to recover after it's had a flare up, and it's still settling, so it's not safe for me to go on a run today. Hopefully it'll be safe enough for me to go on a run tomorrow, just not today. And if that's driving me insane, because at this rate I'm gonna die on this half marathon. Hey guys, so I'm back from pole, if you can't tell by the very red face. It was so hard today in class. I was sweating bucket loads, literally bucket loads. My whole body was just a coating of water at one point. I was sweating so badly. It's just, pole is not good in this weather, but it is so much cooler tonight. Let me show you. So usually at this time of night, or for the last like 3 or 4 weeks, it's been blazing sunshine still, and the sun is actually setting now, and it's actually clouds in the sky. There's clouds in the sky. So hopefully that means it's going to be cooler in the morning as well, so I can actually go on a run tomorrow, hopefully, if I get up early enough. So it's now Tuesday, and you can probably guess I've not been on my run this morning. But this time it was actually due to my stomach, because my IBD flared up at the weekend. It's now recovering. It takes, I just burped. My stomach can take days to weeks to heal after it's had a flare up. So you can only imagine how long it's took me to heal after the one I had at the start of this year. But because I had a mini flare up over the weekend, and then I've not exactly had healthy food, because we had pizza on Sunday at Jason's mum and dad's house. And I have actually ate pretty healthily yesterday, except the muffins. I had like 3 muffins, which I shouldn't have had. Getting attacked by a fly. But yes, I really shouldn't have had those muffins, and I know I shouldn't have had those muffins. But at the same time, they don't usually set my stomach off, so... But the problem is, because my stomach is healing, it's really hard to talk about this without having to try and explain exactly what's happening, because IBD is a very embarrassing condition to have and to talk about, which is why not a lot of people talk about it. And even now, I want to say so many things about what's happening to me, and I can't because it's just too embarrassing. It's just, I don't want you guys knowing what's happening to me in that respect, but at the same time I want to share it because I want you guys to know what living with this condition is like. So that's really annoying because I want to say so much and I can't. So hopefully when I eventually do the video to explain what IBD is and what my condition is, how it affects me, I might be a little more comfortable to actually just physically talk about it, and I'm hoping I will be. But until then, it's just, I don't want to say too much without grossing you guys out, is the best way to explain it. But my stomach is really, really bad today. I've been going back into the toilet like crazy, and I've been like shoving my face full of fruit and veg to try and calm it down. I can only just hope it works. I've also just uploaded my week 2 and 3 video, so that shows you how far behind I am there. But I'm hoping it's going to be calm enough for me to go pole, because technically I shouldn't be going pole when it's still like this. But at the same time, I need to do some kind of exercise today. I need to be back on the wagon. I've also been told today that gymnastics isn't on tomorrow because of the football. And no offence, I do support the England team, I support every England team, but I don't care about football. I don't give a damn. It's getting in the way of my fitness, it's getting in the way of my hobbies. I don't like it. Now don't get me wrong, I don't like not support the England team. I do support the England team, I just don't like football. I hate football, I despise it, I can't stand it. It's boring as sin to me, I just don't get it. Good morning guys, so I say good morning, this is obviously a continuation video. It's now Thursday and my stomach had another mini flare up last night, so I was in quite a lot of pain and I spent most of the evening trying to work out what it was that caused it. Now The only things I had to eat yesterday was Cheerios in the morning, but I didn't experience, well, Cheerios and almond milk in the morning, but I didn't experience any pain after that, so it wasn't that. For dinner, I was a bit naughty. I had some Mackey's fries and cheesy bites, which was extremely naughty of me considering I took sandwiches into work, so I should not have been eating those at all. But again, I didn't have any pain after that, so that couldn't have caused it, because the pain usually takes place about 1 to 2 hours after I've eaten the food, and that's how I know or have a better idea of what could have set it off. Then for tea, we had venison and brown rice with vegetables, with a variety of different seasonings: ginger, garlic, oregano, salt. And then for desserts, I had some ice cream, and it was about half an hour to an hour after I had the ice cream that my stomach started flaring up. So it was either caused by the venison, the seasonings, which it shouldn't be because the seasonings are meant to be really good for you, or the ice cream, which the ice cream would make more sense because it's made of milk, but then I still don't have a problem with cheese, so not too sure what's going on there. So back to the drawing board, trying to now work out what's caused that. But yeah, because of the flare up last night, I'm now in a fair bit of pain this morning. My stomach is very bloated and just achy, so I'm not well enough to go on a run this morning. Something does not want me to train for this half marathon. It really doesn't. So it's Thursday evening, I've got home from work and I'm meant to be going to pole and I can't actually go tonight. Reason being is I started getting pain in the back of my shoulder, like just around my shoulder blade, around the bottom of my shoulder blade, so like mid-back sort of area. And I had the same pain a couple of weeks ago, but it went away after about a week. Didn't think about it, but now it's back, and it's back with a vengeance. It's been slowly getting stronger during the day to the point where I'm actually getting slight back spasms. So I'm literally every now and again just like and it's quite painful. It's very painful, but it means that I also can't put any weight on my shoulder or on my arm or on my back because it just hurts like crazy. I've just given it a foam roll just to see if that helps, and it has helped a little bit. It's just relieved a lot of the tension, but I still have a lot of pain back there and a lot of just general movement. This week has just kind of been a bummer when it comes to pain. I had a flare up on Saturday, I had a flare up the other day, I had just general stomach pain yesterday, now I'm having back problems. On top of that, gymnastics was cancelled, now I'm having to miss a pole class. It's just a bad week. It's a really bad week for fitness and healthiness and everything. That was a spasm, the back spasm. So yeah, I'm not too sure what's causing it. I'm hoping it's just the case of I've over-exercised and it's just like repetitive strain injury because I've not stretched enough, or Amy's eating the last of my food. So I've either not stretched enough or I've not cooled down properly, or I don't know what's happened, but basically the thing isn't working. She quite often tries to scab food. So yeah, I'm not too sure what I've done. I'm hoping it's just a knot in the actual muscle itself. If it is, brilliant, because it means just a few foam rolling sessions and some proper warming up and cool down sessions, and it'll be back to normal. However, I'm slightly worried that it's also trapped a nerve, so I'm going to have to try and get that sorted. Winnie, what are you doing? Hi, Amy. Say hello. Say hello. Say hello. Say hello. Yeah. Oh, hello. So hopefully that'll be fixed soon and I can actually start getting back to training. It does mean I'm going to have to take an early rest day. It does mean I'm going to have to take an early rest day and have more rest days over the weekend to allow my body to fully recover. I don't want to do nothing. I'm going to have to do nothing tonight because I'm in too much pain. And I have someone wanting attention and company and love. I am sick and tired of things going wrong, my stomach flaring up, or be it my muscles flaring up because I've done too much in one go. So I have to start running. I've got the half marathon coming up in 2 months now. 2 months away from a half marathon and I'm not even training. And I'm terrified. I say I'm not training. I'm trying to train. Part of it's laziness, part of it's generally stuff I can't control. But I need to start training, I have to start training. So I'm going to change up these videos a bit because recently they've been very chatty videos, and I don't want that. I don't want them to keep being chatty vlog. I actually want to see what I'm doing in my life. So I want to try and video more of what I'm doing out and about after work, or playing games, or doing whatever I'm doing. The videos hopefully will be changing to be less chatty and more active, hopefully. Next week, or this coming week's video, is going to be really fun because me and Jason are going back to Total Ninja. It's almost 1 year since we last went. We went last year on my birthday, and it's almost 1 year since we've gone again. I'm technically better physically upper body, but I've got worse stamina and worse other bits and bobs since then, and I'm a lot heavier than I was since then, so it's going to be very interesting to see how well I get on while we're there. I'm also going back to gymnastics next week, finally. I wish it was on this week, goddamn football. I'll be running again next week. I'll be going back to pole and fitness. Me and Jason do actually have our own pole, but at the minute we don't have anywhere we can think of to put it. So it's a little difficult to actually get it out, because I really would love to like do some stuff for you guys so you can see what it is I'm learning at Lakita and the kind of stuff I'm practicing, and it would make the video a lot more entertaining for you guys as well, let's be honest. Until we can actually find somewhere in the house to actually get it up, or we can rearrange the house in some way, shape or form, that is going to have to wait, unfortunately. Okay, so I've just had 2 slices of tiger bread, some butter, cheese and spaghetti hoops for my tea, and my stomach is in pain. Or my stomach is hurting, so either I've ate too much and that's causing the pain, or one of those things I'm eating is causing the pain. So I'm seriously going to have to look at that. It's raining! It's raining! It's finally raining! Jason's wardrobe. What could possibly be hiding in here? Hi, Yummy! So I'll see you guys in the next video, and like I said, it will be a lot more entertaining because we'll be going back to Total Ninja! Bye!